Greetings, I'm Chappers. Welcome to Casa Chapper. Today is Get Rigged with me. I'm going to show you the rig, the gear that I use for the band Dorje. I'm going to individually put it together and explain why, the order, what I'm using. It's going to be kind of wordy, but I think if you're interested in guitar gear, and if you are, that's probably why you're here, you're going to like it. So let's start by taking a look at my amplifier, which is over here. I have a whole load of amps. I've got Boss amps, I've got Orange amplifiers, I've got BadCat, Fender, Boogie, Coolidge, Victory. The one I use for Dorje has pretty much always been this. And actually, this exact one, I can tell because it's got the little tiny red dinosaur sticker on it, although I've got 3 of these. It's an RD1 from Victory Amplification, handmade in England. It is simplicity in a tiny red box. It's like 28 watts and then less, and you turn it on, it's got a bunch of dials. I'll plug it in and show you how it sounds. But the reason I love this so much for Dorje is it's got that raw kind of M800 type sound, but on a lower wattage, and an effects loop and everything else you need in a really simple, tiny package. So this is the amp I use for Dorje. And as you can see, it's really lightweight. It's for like Dorje stuff, little finger amplifier. It's not often that you can do that with a rig. So it's great for like Sting gigs in London or whatever. Currently using Barefaced cabinets. They sound amazing in person. Mic'd up, it's much like any other mic'd up speaker cone, but the way the baffling spreads the sound around the room, it's really bright and crisp and it's louder. And I really noticed that high end, I kind of need it in my sound. So that's the cabinet I'm using, the 2x12 Barefaced at home, mic up with the Shure SM7B live. It's just whatever Dave or Beer or Ben put in front of my cab, or James if he's conscious. Hot rod, simplicity and power. I'll start with just the amplifier so you can hear the guitar, and yeah, it sounds great. I can also tap this Seymour Duncan humbucker, 56th anniversary JB, and it sounds beautiful even with the gain that I've got it set to. For example, in Aromancy, when we play it live, there's a breakdown section where I roll off. See, and then I slap it down, step on that thing. Great because you've got that tapped off, subtle kind of thing, or the slap. For some lead I use the Octavio sometimes, but more often I use the Octavio with the Ghost fret. If I'm using Octavio with this, I'll normally tap it because you get a nice harmonic overtone, helped by those right angle cables. At which point, when I start getting bored, I use the wah pedal. That's what I do with that. Let me show you the other guitar. Ghost fret. Hello, it's the Ghost fret. This thing is unbridled volume. It's very loud. It's a little bit darker than the hot rod because there's a lot more going on inside. You can make it brighter. You can get quite a large variety of tones from kind of backed off clean sound. Well, I'm Chapman. I hope you've enjoyed this gear tour of my Dorje rig setup. Subscribe, like, tune in, and maybe I'll show you rigs for Clockwork Wolf and Company and Criterion and Monkey Lord. Take it easy, chappers, now. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate your support. And just to let you know, if you're interested in learning guitar or vocals or more about gear or anything in my crazy random life, I've just launched memberships and you can join by clicking on the link in the Show More section just below here. I've got 4 different levels: 8 gauge, 9 gauge, 10 gauge, and 11 gauge. They're all different, but they include cool things that allow me to interact more with you. Take it easy. Chappers out.